Hi, I'm Milin from Arna.ml. If you are a NVIDIA Cloud Partner (NCP) or an AI cloud provider and are looking for an architectural blueprint that would transform your GPU infra from a static GPU allocation to a dynamic, on-demand, multi-tenant infrastructure supporting numerous use cases such as bare metal as a service, virtual machine as a service, various PaaS features such as job submission and model serving, then this brief video is for you. Well, what NCPs and AI cloud providers really want? They want a GPU cloud management software to essentially offer GPU as a service, and they want this like a hyperscaler grade AI cloud, which are API driven and elastic in nature. And this would essentially make a transition from a static GPU rentals to a fully dynamic multi-tenant and on-demand infrastructure. So this will enable them to offer multiple services on the same platform like bare metal VM as a service that I just talked about a little while ago. So how do we achieve this? We at Arna.ml have come up with a reference architecture that would enable you to make this transition from a static GPU infra to a dynamic on-demand multi-tenant infra that can support multiple infra and platform services. Let me now walk you through the reference architecture document. In section 1, we give you the details on motivations on the on-demand multi-tenant infra. Essentially, you will know how implementing this reference architecture would increase your IRR multifold way. Then we'll touch upon the deployment architecture. Essentially, the deployment architecture is a converged architecture which takes care of the east-west traffic, which is between GPU to GPU communications, and it also has to address the north-south traffic that provides the connectivity from the compute nodes to your storage network and to your external network. It also talks about the out-of-band network where you need to provision the switches and the bare metal nodes. Then in section 3, we provide you the details of various user personas that are required to enable the various use cases from this reference architecture. Section 4 actually talks about the blueprint. So this blueprint comprises of various layers such as infra manager, the PaaS, and the self-service layer. In this section, we show you how these various layers stack up, what functionalities they provide. And then in section 5, we go in a little bit more depth and we cover all the nitty-gritties of day 0 and day 1 configurations for carving out a multi-tenant infrastructure. So here we touch upon the hardware provisioning, the various network underlay configuration details, the tenant-specific overlay configurations, how to configure the north-south network for the storage and the external connectivity. Then in section 6, we talk about how this multi-tenant infrastructure can be provided to the tenants for consumption in a way such as bare metal as a service, VM as a service, and PaaS. And there are various scenarios that we cover. One is where the compute isolation is required at a GPU level or within a GPU level. We also cover the scenarios where host-based networking is required, where you can enable the VM as a service scenarios. And we also cover the PaaS-based scenarios in section 6. Then in section 7, we touch upon various third-party integrations that we have done. Section 8 is really a summary. And finally, we also touch upon various use cases that can be realized through implementation of this reference architecture. We would encourage you to visit our website. We have given the link where you can download this reference architecture. And you could also visit our YouTube channel and go through the GPU cloud management software demo. Thanks for watching.